I don't know how to talk about the fact that we all have very different understandings of what the word Pilates means and what it is. As a Pilates teacher, as someone who is not interested in participating in the conversations that have existed in the Pilates community for 30-something years as results of lawsuits, as someone who's not interested in shaming people for how they choose to work out or what they choose to do with their bodies, I'm not interested in participating in all of that. I'm interested in finding the language to describe to people what it is I do. And as one person, I don't know how to do that. Because I see videos like this, and there are elements of the method that I teach that I recognize. I recognize it in the equipment. I recognize it in the types of exercises that are given. But then there's things that are just so fundamentally different. So as an example, there's a lot of isometric holds in that clip that I just stitched. So them holding a plank, holding, lifting themselves out with their legs out. For me, of what the Pilates method is all about, we don't do holds because we're in constant motion. That's one of the things I say to new clients as a way to understand the difference between Pilates and say yoga is that we don't have poses. We're not trying to, we're never looking for the snapshot moment of when you can see someone doing something really cool. That's not what it's about. I want constant motion. I want constant breath. The other thing is I don't believe that Pilates is about taking people to the point of such muscle fatigue that we have muscle failure where you can't hold yourself up anymore or where you're falling down. Again, to be very clear, this is not about shaming people who are interested in doing that. I see a lot of talk of that on this app, and I'm not interested in that. It's just about the fundamental language of what it is that we are talking about when we say these different words of what kinds of workouts we do. When I'm really boil it down, Pilates, I believe, is about learning to use and move your body to its maximum potential of its individual anatomy, because every single body moves differently, and specifically learning how to do that from your spine. But that's not what this is when we are just learning how to stabilize and be static and be in these kinds of holds. But again, I don't know how to talk about that in good SEO terms. Just put it out there quickly, because people go online and then they see videos like this and they think oh my God, I never want to do that. Or they think, oh my God, I absolutely do want to do that. And then they show up to someone like me and it's cool, I know that exists. It's not what I teach, not what I offer. I hope that's cool. And then they leave either feeling oh, I'm so happy, or oh, didn't fulfill my expectations at all. And again, the lawsuits that have gone on,